Welcome back to another episode of the Unattractive Attractive podcast, brought to you by your main person, Geordie.
The main.
we were trying to spice it up this week. I thought I'd just try and see the reaction that I get out of Shane.
The main cuck.
This guy's the one that holds his whole body together. So that's why I thought I'd chuck me as the main person.
All right, what are you going to talk? Well, you kick it off today, mate.
All right, well, I just want to say that I'm far more committed to this podcast than what you are.
Explain.
You might do all of the editing. Mm-hmm. You might do all of the times that we're going to record at.
Yeah.
You might
pay for all of the shorts.
You might pay for all of the shorts that Manga does for us, so thank you, Manga.
Thanks, Manga.
You may cover this financially and with a lot of your time.
Yeah.
And 95% of it. Mm-hmm. But I'm far more dedicated than you.
You are.
I went out of my way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be honest, it was a spirit of the moment thing that I did this. I was actually going to the shopping centre to get my hair cut.
Yeah, super unlike you to do something completely random too.
No, I don't do that normally.
No.
So this is how much I appreciate and I love this podcast and the community that we've built.
Yep.
All 300
All
subscribers.
397 of you.
Yep. So I went out and I got a tattoo.
What of, Geordie?
Of the podcast.
How do you mean?
Well, I was walking past the tattoo shop and I looked on the flashboard
Yep.
and I seen that there was a QR code on there.
Yep.
And I said to them, have you ever tattooed a QR code before? And they said, no, that's a QR code to our Instagram. And I said, well, do you want to do a QR code? They're like, to what? And I was like, to my podcast. And they're like, absolutely. So normally what they would charge is the size of this. You see how small this is, okay?
Yeah.
Normally they would charge like $320.
Yeah.
But they thought it was hilarious that they only charged me $200 for it. So I was like, I'll take it. So I sat down in the chair and I got the direct link to our YouTube podcast QR code. So I'd like you to...
Do you want to show the viewers on YouTube?
Right, let's try and stand up on the chair and work this out.
There you go. There it is.
There it is, right there in all of its glory. So now, if somebody asked me what our podcast is,
Scan the code, babe.
I can just whip out my leg, not my third leg, just my leg.
It's going to be it's going to be a sight to see. People are going to be watching. Some random will be talking to you, and then all of a sudden they got their phone out taking a photo of your legs.
It's kind of cool.
I mean,
It's kind of cool.
from a distance, they look funny.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, 100%. If you're walking past someone, they're just taking a photo.
Big shout out to Celebrity Ink Germside.
Big shout out to Celebrity Ink Chermside. Incredibly clean studio and healthy studio.
Super professional.
Incredibly professional. She's actually offered to do my blackout sleeve.
Yeah, I've got a tattoo from there actually on my finger. That's where I got that one done.
Oh, is that? Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I still don't see my initials tattooed on you.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, that's the crazy thing is because I have your name tattooed on my neck
Yeah.
and a QR code for our podcast, and I still haven't seen any tattoo come from you.
You do things a lot more irrationally than what I do, though.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
No.
Can we talk about valleys?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so I have been...
AKA Valium.
Yeah, Valium. I've been struggling mentally a lot lately, and so have you. We've both been... Because we both know what we're about to go through, and we're just not... We're not keen.
Yeah.
We're not keen. I'm moving back to Shittsville in Melbourne.
Yeah, well, let's touch on that. Guys, we are... So, the pod... We'll still another couple of weeks left of it.
Yep.
Couple got 3 yeps, probably.
Yep.
The pod, we are unsure on... Obviously, it's going to keep going. We're just unsure on how we're going to navigate getting it going.
I do believe that I know the way that we are going to have it going.
Because we're going to be in different states.
Yeah, it's going to be interstate, but we'll still try and keep it at the quality that it is now. There's no way that I'm going to release a podcast if it's just like a Skype call.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to be... How are we going to... So I understand what we're going to try and do, but how are we going to, like, send the footage to each other?
It would just be through like a Dropbox. A Dropbox footage. And anyway, you don't have to worry about that because it's me sending you the footage to edit anyway, so...
Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm worried about how the fuck I'm going to open it. Because it'll be a corrupt file.
You'll be fine. You'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah,
I'll
cool.
get it all
Cool.
done.
Yeah, no worries.
Now, where were? Oh
Valium.
yeah, so I took my first Valley that I've ever taken.
Yeah, prescribed from the doctor, of course.
Prescribed from the doctor,
Yeah.
of course. I would never get it from, the street doctor.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got one and, I got like 10 of them and I tried one 2 nights ago. And I had the best sleep, but I've been having some lucid fucking dreams.
Yeah.
Some really wild dreams. And there's been like house fires, there's been like a whole range of shit going on in my dreams, man, and it's not cool. And I'm waking up at like 4 a.m. I go to sleep at 12. I wake up at 4 a.m. in the sweats. Like,
Yeah. That's like doctors don't tell you that you're going to have fucked up dreams when you have them.
yeah, but you sleep so good.
You sleep so good.
But the only problem is I'm feeling very groggy during the day at the moment.
And see, that's weird because the reason why they don't like to prescribe them anymore is because they're such a good thing to take for your mental health.
Yeah.
And the next day you don't feel fucked. Like, you feel normal.
See, I've felt fucked. It's not like fucked where I can't do anything in my day. It's just waking up, my eyes are burning. It takes me a good hour to wake up now. Where normally on most days, I'm awake the moment that I open my eyes, aren't I? I'm full on in the morning.
Yeah, you're too much. See, I probably wouldn't notice the difference because it takes me about 4 hours to wake up anyway.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So he's telling me this stupid story about how he was fucking struggling to wake up and sleep and blah, blah, blah. I don't think I'm ever going to do them again. Last night I said, let's double drop them. He goes, okay.
What did I say? I said, and I'm really outing myself right here. And then, fuck it, for your entertainment. I turned around and said, well, there's drugs in the house, so they might as well be taken.
Any police listening,
There's no drugs in the house.
house.
They're all already gone. They're already gone.
They're
So
already
there's no
gone,
point.
man.
There's no point.
Come get him out of my belly. You know that song that was viral on TikTok for a bit? That, Mama, don't worry, you raised a gangster. You know that song?
Yeah. I hate that song.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, well, you never have to hear it again because that guy's in jail.
Really?
Do you know what happened to him?
What?
He was at the barber's.
Yeah.
Mid-cut, got up and killed his barber.
Why?
I don't know. Shit fade.
Why would you? But at the same time, okay, you put so much trust in a barber on the daily basis that you go into that barber shop, right? They're holding a straight blade razor. At any point, if they didn't like you, they could have slit your throat,
Yeah.
right? Why the fuck are you now killing the guy that you trusted to have a razor blade in your hand?
Imagine he didn't finish the cut. He got up.
Imagine going to prison with a half-done cut.
Yeah.
At least have some integrity about you. Wait until the haircut's done and then murder your barber.
I don't know the full story. What's happened? He was getting a haircut and he looked in the mirror. Old mate comes with the, when they do the rear shot? All barbers get,
Yeah.
even when you don't care, they bring out the rear mirror. He's going, what do you reckon? Old mate going, yeah, you're dead. You're dead now, dog.
Do you reckon after he murdered him, he pulled out the mirror and goes, how you like your cut,
Like
G?
this cut, G. Straight over the fucking jugular, baby.
Oh, fuck.
That's crazy,
That's crazy. That's some Fortitude Valley shit.
You know what? I've got a trigger today.
What?
I think we just do one trigger at each app bucket.
One trigger per person or one trigger?
Per person.
Okay, yep.
I'll start.
Okay.
Influencers.
Yeah.
This is always a trigger for me, but something
Yeah.
they do that fucks me off, they take photos. They all do this. Every one of them, no exception. I guarantee your favorite influencer right now go to their Instagram and scroll. I guarantee you'll find this one picture. Them with a laptop, normally in a cafe.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing on your lappy, dog?
What they're trying to prove is that they're doing work even when they have their morning coffee.
They're doing business at all times.
They do that business.
They stand on business no matter where
Yeah,
they are.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're not. You're putting your asshole on Instagram and getting paid.
Yeah.
Why have you got your laptop at a cafe?
All you're doing is you're actually messaging back a whole bunch of horny men that are paying $3.50 for your subscription a month.
Yeah.
Don't act like you're a businesswoman.
Yeah, don't act. Oh my god! Fuck, every one of them have it.
Yeah.
Guys, I
It's
challenge
either
you.
that or that barley swing over the edge
Oh,
of
the
that
Bali
cliff.
swing. Yeah. Or they've all got photos from Bali. I challenge you now to go to your favorite influencer, scroll down, and not find them on their laptop.
I actually seen the funniest thing the other day, and it was every Thailand influencer ever, right?
Yeah.
And this guy says, bye mum, I'll see you back in 2 weeks on their first trip to Thailand, okay? 5 days into their 10-day trip in Thailand, they're like, 5 things you need to know before going to Thailand. I fucking cooked myself up on that. I fucking died of laughter because I was like, that is every influencer ever.
Yeah, for real. And there's not even 5 things you need to know. 1 thing, don't eat.
Yeah.
1 thing you need to know about
Just drink Red Bull, don't eat.
Drink Red Bull and protein shakes, don't eat.
Okay,
what's your trigger?
My irk. And
for the week, your week trigger.
Okay, quick, X-rated, viewership. Pause the podcast if you're currently in the car with your children right now because they don't need to listen to this because this is very much adult. And even if you do have kids listening to this podcast, you probably need to check yourself real quick.
Yourself. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so I posted a video on TikTok the other day and it was just talking about the tummy press.
The tummy press on a female.
In order for you to hit the G-spot.
Yeah, to make
easier. Okay?
Mm-hmm. I feel like most...
I got a comment reply, and it was, this sounds like a guy that's saying he doesn't have the tools that are big enough for the job.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm the first one to sit here and joke about how small my dick is and whatnot, all right? Obviously, it's all in a bit of banter, okay? All you need to do is go through my TikToks and you'll see, okay? But this one really pissed me off.
And if you do go through his TikToks, make sure you go to the one with the Barney theme song.
Yeah, go to the one with the Barney theme song, okay? With all the girls saying, it's obviously fake.
Wait, can I just have a side question?
Yeah.
So the Barney theme song one, please go to his fucking TikTok. I don't hate talking about TikTok anymore. Please go to his TikTok. So the deal was, he lost a bet with me and he had to post a thirst trap to the Barney theme song, right? And thirst trap, you get a little bit of blood flowing, so you got a bit of fucking girth there.
Yeah.
He had a full rager.
I just got myself full raging.
He's in this video, he's walking down the stairs with a full rager. I get banned on TikTok for the littlest shit. They're letting this cunt fucking walk on TikTok with a full rager. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, okay. So then basically, I haven't replied to it or anything like that, but I hate it when you give a little bit of information out there for men to help men, to help women to learn something new that might spice it up a little bit and help them, right? Instead, you get these fucking people that think that they know absolutely everything that there is to know on every fucking subject, and it doesn't matter what it is. They always have to, and especially women that hate men, they have to try and bring a man down by saying, oh, well, if you had the tool of the size. No. Because unless if you've got a bend in your D that goes like that, you ain't hitting that spot. I don't care how girthy you are.
Okay, listen.
Doesn't matter how big you are.
It doesn't matter. You could have a fucking 50-inch wide round dick. It's not hitting the spot that you need to hit to make them have the hit the G spot.
Exactly.
It's the angle of it. So unless you've had some freak accident and you've got a right angle for a dick.
And this guy has had a freak accident and still doesn't even have a right angle.
Listen, the whole point of it is so that you rub on the top wall. Yeah. Which is where the G-spot is.
Yep.
That's what he was trying to say.
And instead, I'm getting attacked saying that I have a small dick.
It's just not fucking true.
I just hate people that think that they're better than everybody in everything. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I obviously love... I find it quite comical because I know that these losers that have to comment hate shit on people's TikToks or YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
They've got nothing better to do than watch other people's lives and get sad that these people are happy.
Yeah.
So I G them up. So on that, we recently had a TikTok post on the UAA podcast. Yep. Some girl, she was so upset about the bear, choosing the bear rather than man.
Yeah.
And she was going in. Like, she's dropping... Like, her comments are so long, she's having to do double droppers. So she gets her point out, and she has to get her point out.
And has to add that, like, 1-2. So then you know that that's the first of 2 comments.
So she's obviously very upset.
Yeah.
What was her name? Belinda.
Yeah, Belinda.
She's obviously very upset.
Shout out to Belinda.
Shout out, Belinda.
I hope you feel better soon.
So I just commented, and keep it in mind, we're trolls. I'm pissing myself laughing. I've ruined her whole day.
We were sitting by the kitchen table literally laughing.
And so I was like, fuck it. I don't normally comment because keep it in mind, guys, we do not run our socials pretty much. It's Manga.
It's Manga.
And Manga won't comment. Manga he's very professional.
Yeah.
And I thought, fuck it. So I logged into the UAA and I started commenting. we were at the kitchen table pissing ourselves. And she was coming back. Like,
She was coming, and it was like lightning.
She was
the moment that we commented, boom, she was back again.
She was firing back, not realising, like, and for those of you that don't know us, we normally are taking the piss out of everything. She was firing back with these big heartfelt messages, and I just finished it with, I'm glad, and she was upset because I was talking about how she's too emotional. So I just left it with, I'm glad that you got these emotional feelings out. Feel better. Kissy face.
And I responded to her, and the last message was, Belinda, I just want you to think about how many times you've walked past men in public and never screamed, but if I put a bear there, I'm sure that you'd be running and screaming for a man to help.
And all the other girls.
You want that accountant to come and help you.
All the other girls. They missed the point.
They missed the point. So we didn't miss any point, dude. What it is, it's a stage comment to make men look bad.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a loaded
Because
comment.
you're basically saying, would you rather be with a bear or a rapist?
It's
not, would you rather be with a bear or a man in the woods? It's, would you rather be with a bear or a rapist?
Hey, speaking about that, like so talking about like men and female rights and whatever, I realised that I'm a feminist. I was at the barber yesterday, listen to this, and keep in mind I'm preaching like, well, I don't really preach it, but I just think it's stupid when females whinge about men getting more blah blah. But I'm one of them. I was at the barber the other day. Someone came in with a fucked up face. He was like a junky looking dude. His face was fucked up. My barber goes, "What happened? What happened to you, mate? You get in a fight with the cat?" And he goes, "Oh no, DV, mate." And started talking about. Me and my barber looked at each other. We were like, "Fuck, but you're a man." What the fuck are you talking about, DV?
Oh, we're getting cancelled for that comment.
Yeah, no. But then afterwards, I realised, oh shit, I'm part of the problem.
Yeah. But then again, we're pretty safe to say anything that we want about men because it's either do you want to fight a bear or a rapist? So,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? He probably got beaten because he was going to be a rapist.
Yeah, you know what? He deserves it.
Yeah,
And
he deserves it because he might have premeditated 10 years down the line that he was going to rape her. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, but it was so weird. It was so weird because immediately my first thought was, "But you're a dude. Why'd you get bad?"
I'm the exact
What's
same.
wrong with you?
I'm the exact same. I think the exact same way. I'm like, okay, like emotionally, I get it a little bit, but like physically, how the fuck are you going to get beaten up by a girl? Like, that's my first thought.
Honestly, like, females not beating me up.
No.
It's not happening.
No, that's what I mean.
I'm sorry, ladies, and I'm all for equal rights, blah, blah, blah. You're not beating me up.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
Have you seen Usher?
No.
You ever seen Usher lately?
No.
He's demonic now.
Usher's demonic.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean Usher is demonic?
This is him at the recent...
This is the same guy going, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right now because of this video that was taken of him at the Met Gala.
You're looking at I mean, this is a true thought, like a cohesive, full thought, you know. Yeah.
How did you interpret the theme tonight?
Just that. Wanted it to be exotic.
Look at it.
There's all different types of gardens. Some of them get a little dark.
Why is he? Do you think that Usher has a clone?
That's what everyone's
Do you
saying.
think that Usher's been cloned?
But-
Because that's not even Usher's demeanor.
No. And did you hear what he said? He's like, all artists are a bit different. You need to be a little bit dark. Like, full fucking weird,
That
man.
was weird.
Yeah. He doesn't even look the same.
So, I'm obviously, like, you know me, I'm a massive fan of like R&B, hip hop culture and that, and that's what I predominantly listen to.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of disses, and there's been some accusations of Drake being a little bit of a kitty fiddler.
Really?
Yeah. There's been when he took a photo with a 17-year-old girl and he had his hands in places that they shouldn't have been. Yeah.
I'm convinced now that all A-list celebrities are pedos.
So, this is what got me thinking yesterday. How much money do these people earn until they turn weird?
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Like, every single person, think about the amount of fucking weird shit
That these guys do.
all of these A-list celebrities are doing, and which has caused the blockade to happen.
Yeah.
Celebrities are getting blocked quicker than what they ever have.
Yeah.
They are losing their whole stage in the spotlight, okay? They're losing their whole platform. And I don't just put it down to the Met Gala on why it happened. I put it down to Celebrities get to this certain amount of dollars in their bank account and they start doing things that they don't even take a second thought of.
Yeah.
That, like, you know how we might say some off the cuff shit that we don't think about and we don't really regulate in our brain before we actually say it.
Yeah.
These people are doing it with actions.
Yeah, I know.
Like, these people are doing some fucked up shit. Like, look at MGK and that, what's her name? That Megan Fox.
Yeah.
When they were together, they were drinking each other's blood.
Yeah. Well. Did you see MGK when he was a bit younger? That interview where he was talking about how the hottest girl he thinks is Kylie, the young one. Kylie.
I think so.
Kylie's the young one. Kylie. And
Kylie or Kendall?
I think it's Kylie.
I think it's Kylie.
Anyway, the interview with him, and this was a few years back.
Yeah.
And they said, who's the hottest girl to you, or whatever? And he goes, oh, Kylie Jenner. And then they go, oh, so you're going to wait a few years for her to turn 18? And he goes, fuck that. I don't need to wait a few years. She was like 15. Bro,
they're so fucked. Like, the whole community of A-list celebrities, all of, like, whether they're A, B, C, or D, whatever they are, okay, they get this certain amount of money and they just don't give a fuck what society thinks anymore, and they get away with so much shit. Look at Diddy.
Yeah, is Diddy getting away with it?
Diddy, the man fiddly.
Fiddly diddly.
The fact that we've got 10-year-old kids out here saying, no Diddy, that speaks volumes on everybody knows that guy is fucked.
So here's the thing. I've got two theories.
Yeah.
One, they get so much money that they think they're above everything and they can just do whatever they want. Which, I mean, to be fair, when you have a certain amount of money, you kind of can.
Yeah.
Or they got so much money that they actually are fucking generating clones, because a lot of these people don't look like them 100%.
Do you think that they start to go insane? Do you think that the money, the wealth, the fame, it sends them insane? They start doing things that before they ever had money that they would have never have thought of doing.
Yeah, of course.
But that amount of money is like demonic. It starts to send them in ways that they just shouldn't be.
Well, money's evil in the sense that if you get a lot of it, you start losing value of money, right?
Yeah.
So you start to think, fuck it, if I drive down the road and run into some cunt, I'll just pay him off, who cares? Whereas if you don't have money, you run into some cunt, you stress and you're like, I'm going to jail, how am I going to cover their bills? So I think, in a way, if you earn a certain amount of money, you start to lose sense of the law. You start to lose sense of what's right and what's wrong.
Well, when you're that successful, you also got to think, well, if I do 2 years in prison, that's not going to stop me because I know how to make my wealth.
Yeah, and you're probably not going to do 2 years in prison.
Yeah.
Like, look at us from the podcast. We're super successful. Like, we're billionaires now. And, for me, like, I just roll in and do the podcast. I can just fucking do whatever I want.
Sponsors of the podcast, which we don't have,
Shout out to
haven't been paid a single dollar out of this
Shout
podcast
out to our
yet.
sponsors.
We're almost 6 months into the podcast now. We had a month break. This is just another cry for sponsors.
That's another.
Actually, I seen one that I do want to get because I really want to try it myself.
Okay, let's go. What is it?
So, Pilot.
What's that?
Pilot.
What is it?
The company Pilot. If you ever listen to our podcast, please come and contact us and we can 100% work out a deal. It's to help you last longer.
Okay, wait. Wait. I want you to look into that camera right now.
Yes.
And I want you to plug us to get this sponsorship.
Okay.
And if you can do a good enough job, Pilot listening, if he does a good enough job, sponsor us. Go.
Pilot, I have a limp dick. It doesn't work properly and I need your help. Please sponsor us at the UAA podcast.
Hey, well done. And I think you're going to get it.
By the way, I don't have a limp dick, but
No.
anything for the dollar.
You do have a limp dick.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Did I tell you about Woolworths being packet? So, you know how I always give hacks about Woolworths?
Yep.
And everyone says, oh, that's stealing, blah, blah, blah. Did I tell you that Woolworths been stealing from all the employees? I think I told you this.
The super.
The super.
Yeah.
And they just said, yeah, we have. They just admitted it.
How big of a company do you need to be in order to just be able to come out and say, yep, we've been stealing from our employees?
So everyone listening, Woolworths openly admitted, like they did an investigation, they found out that they've been pocketing every employee at Woolworths super for the last fucking 5 years or whatever.
Yep.
And they didn't even try and deny it, didn't try and fight. They said, yeah, we have.
Yep.
So what? Fuck, what are you going to do?
Okay, so I've been dirty in the past at people stealing when I have to pay for a product.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when I watch it, I'm like, hey, dude, fucking put it back. Some shit like that, right? Now, I promise you, I'll just turn a blind eye to the whole lot from now on. Because after stealing from the only people that are keeping your business alive,
Yeah, legit.
bro, fuck you. Fuck you. So, if Shane does have any more tips, I will gladly plug it as much as I can into the podcast because fuck them.
Yep.
You can't steal from your employees.
No, you can't.
That's such a dog act.
I want to talk about something real quick. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney just had a recent fight.
Yep.
Shout out Garcia won it. And he fucking Muhammad Ali'd the whole situation. He acted crazy leading up to the whole thing. Fooled everybody thinking he was crazy. He wasn't taking the fight seriously. Pretended to drink and stuff in the thing. It was just apple juice.
Yep.
He openly admitted it was a big act just to wig everyone out.
Yep.
It worked. He got everyone fucking confused and complacent. And then he fucking pumped Haney.
He pumped Haney.
Pumped. I won a lot of money on that fight because I put a bet on fucking Garcia. Anyway, he pumped him. Wasn't even close. Then it came out that he, the test the day of the fight was inconclusive. They found fucking traces of steroids or whatever. That's been proven wrong now.
Yep.
Now, this is what I want to talk about. Fucking sore losers in sports.
Oh,
Listen to what Haney has just done. So it doesn't matter. Haney keeps the belt because Garcia was 3 pounds over.
yep.
That's cool. And then he tried to protest it to get the loss removed from his record because old mate was on steroids. They've now proven that Garcia is cleared. He wasn't on steroids. It's cleared.
Yeah.
So now Haney is suing Garcia. He is suing Garcia because he came in overweight
Yeah.
and he's not happy with the inconclusive results. Just take the fucking L.
Take the
So first of all, you fucking tried to tarnish his name with all the allegations. He's cleared now.
Yep.
You also accepted the fact before the fight, you signed the paper saying, yep, I'm happy with him being overweight and I'll keep my belt. But now you're bringing that into court because you fucking lost and you can't handle it.
Yeah.
You've done everything you can to get that fucking loss removed. You can't.
The thing is about boxing, though, it is so corrupt.
It's so corrupt.
Boxing is so corrupt. It's not like the old days.
No.
Like, boxing is no longer that. It's basically WWE at this point.
Well,
it's obviously real fighters.
If you watch that fight, the ref was clearly told to let Haney win because he was doing some dodgy shit. But the fact of the matter is Garcia was just pumping him too hard. They couldn't deny it.
Garcia just kept dropping him. Just kept fucking dropping him.
kept
Was it Devin Haney had never been dropped before?
Ever.
And what, Ryan dropped him 3 times, was it? Throughout the 12 rounds?
Yep. And doing crazy shit. Like one of them, he dropped him. He would have finished him if he got up. But then as he dropped him, the ref grabbed Ryan and took a point away from him for, I think it was for punching while the opponent was down or something, which wasn't happening.
Yeah.
And there's memes all over Instagram about it. Like everyone's like, the ref had fucking all his savings on fucking
on Haney,
yeah.
I feel like the only Tank and Haney haven't fought, have they?
No.
They've
sparred.
I feel like that's going to be the best fight because then what happens? Because Tank ran through Ryan.
Yeah.
Tank ran through Ryan Garcia. So put Tank against Haney. Let Tank take out Haney because Haney's a sore fucking loser.
There's other fighters that they've both fought that Tank destroyed quicker than Haney.
So now I think put Tank against Haney, let him take the belt off Haney, and then there's the Garcia Tank rematch.
Yeah. Garcia won't fight. The problem is that Garcia said he'll never go back down to that weight. But, I mean, I think he would for the right price.
Yeah. I think the price is always...
Always. Speaking about boxing, I just want to let everybody know right now. Well, everyone's going to watch. I'm going to watch it. The fucking Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's going to win. It's a script. I watched the press conference yesterday as they're walking in. Tyson can barely fucking walk.
But so when I first heard about it, obviously I'm not the biggest boxing fan. I'm really not. I like the UFC more than boxing, but at the same time, I'm still not a massive fan, even though I've taken a kick off John Jones. But I was hyped. When I first heard about it. Okay. And then I wasn't so hyped after talking to you and you gave me the full understanding. It's like, it's actually quite disrespectful of Jake Paul.
It's so disrespectful.
To fight Mike Tyson when he's like 60 years old. Because Jake Paul's talking all this shit. Jake Paul spoke about Mike Tyson's daughter that
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
You're speaking shit about a 60-year-old man. Okay, now any guy can hit a 60-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, and it doesn't matter if it's Mike Tyson or not. Okay, you are in your prime. If you fought Mike Tyson in his prime, you're going down. Guaranteed, Jake Paul.
I guarantee Jake Paul wouldn't even look at him. But here's the thing, like, I understand what he's doing, and he said in the past, well, you know, would you say no if you got offered this much money to fight a fucking legend, blah, blah. But at the same time, if you're taking first of all, he's said, and I've openly said, like, he's won me over as a fan, Jake.
Yeah.
At the start, I thought it was a joke, and now I'm like, he can actually box. He's actually a good guy. He's bringing a lot of ice to the sport, blah, blah.
Yep.
But now I don't like him again because of this fight, because he said, well, would you turn down the money, blah, blah. Yeah, I would. I actually would. If they offered me $100 million to fight Mike Tyson and I'm in my prime and this cunt can barely walk and he's a fucking living legend, I'm not going to go punch a living legend in the fucking...
You're just going to be known as the guy that pumped the 60-year-old.
Like, what's the point? He can barely walk. I promise you, he looks like he needs walking sticks. Like, he was
He's
limping.
getting to a Ronnie Coleman stuff.
Yeah. Well, cool. Why the fuck would you fight that, you
That's
fucking
like
pussy?
that's like a guy in his prime outlifting Ronnie Coleman. Right
Yeah,
now.
cool. Good
Cool.
job.
Congratulations.
You fucking idiot. And I'll probably actually, to be honest, I probably won't watch it. I'll just watch like the highlights.
Yeah.
I can't see him go out like that. That's fucked up.
What would you do though if 60-year-old Mike Tyson beat Jake Paul?
I'll come on this podcast and I'll laugh for 41 minutes. Here's the thing with boxing: the last thing you lose is power.
Yeah.
He's going to be slow. He's going to not be able to evade punches like he used to be.
Yeah.
However, he's still going to have that bomb if he can go the first couple of rounds. Because I've seen him train as well. He's gas. He's been smoking weed for the last fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
I saw him train and he was struggling to...
Well, he's been smoking weed for the past 20 years to sort of tame that
Yeah.
anger in him.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's a
I don't like the idea of it now. Now that I have a bit more understanding on it, and yeah, it's like anybody can hit a 60-year-old. Congratulations.
And it's just like...
It's like me. I could have.
Here's the thing. It's a script.
Yeah.
And not only do I think that, so Jake Paul's obviously bringing a lot of money into the sport.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson obviously wants some money.
Yeah.
So he'll take money.
Yep.
If there's a hey, I'll give you an extra 10 mil if you go down, he'll take it. And
Yeah.
here's the thing, your excellency, the guy from Dubai that puts on all these fights, he literally tweeted, "Please, brother Mike, break the script and knock him out."
That speaks a lot.
That
of
speaks a lot of volumes.
And it's not only that, because even it doesn't matter how much this fight is right now. It's the aftermath of this fight.
Yeah.
Because straight after he knocks out Mike Tyson, it can now be classed as he is the one that knocked out Mike Tyson.
Yeah, and also he carries on about wanting to be taken more seriously and wants to be a world champion and wants to
Then go fight current fucking fighters, current fucking boxers.
And then he'll do something, he'll fuck around and go fight fucking Nate Diaz or fucking Mike Tyson. Like, fight a fucking...
Nate Diaz never held a title in the UFC. He's a good fighter. He's a fun fighter. He's fun to watch.
Entertaining.
But he was never a champion. And, you can talk about him, was it Anderson Silva that he fought? Okay, cool. But boxing is still a complete different art.
And again, Anderson Silva's very old. Like, he's retired.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
I don't want to sit here and be one of those guys that everybody has been saying, oh, you're only fighting old, retired UFC fighters. But you are, cunt.
You are.
Fight. If you're saying you're going to take something seriously, go ahead and fight serious, current, in their prime people to work towards the fucking title.
Not only that, go fight Gagey. Go fight Holloway. Actually, that's what I want to see. A Max Holloway versus Jake Paul.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Let's see that fight.
Like, Jake's a lot bigger.
A lot bigger, but I reckon that Max Holloway can throw down with that guy.
Holloway, that'd be good.
I don't think that Jake Paul could stand inside that circle and bang on with Max Holloway.
So what he's referring to the other week, there was UFC 300.
Well, it's what
was
Max
massive.
Holloway does every time.
It was massive, and what Max Holloway does at the end, he points to the ground, and then they just got to start swinging. And then if the other guy doesn't want to do it, he just looks like a pussy. So he swings. Anyway, he knocked Gaethje out. Have you seen all the people trying to do it as of late? So I watch all the fights, like even amateurs, everything. I watch all these random fights that I am on TV. Yeah. A lot of people are doing it, and everyone's getting knocked out. Like, it's fucking wild.
Yeah. And not only that, have you seen the trend now after Pereira? After Pereira got hit in the cup, right? And he tells the ref to get back.
Yeah.
And then he just, bang, knocks him out, right? Have you seen how many people are now trying to do that too? Whenever they get hit in the cup and then they just go for one wild swing.
Have you seen-
But then you can see straight after they throw that wild swing, they're regretting.
Have you
not
seen
taking
this?
it
Have you
on.
seen the slow-mo footage of what he actually did then?
Bro, that was.
Have you seen what he did though? He wiped old mate off. The ref said, "Don't come near me. I've got this." He stood on old mate's foot. Have you seen it? So he couldn't move.
No.
Bro was
no.
stuck in the mud, and then he just fucking hooked him.
But the thing is, with that hook, it didn't even look like it was an amazing connection. So that goes to show how hard that guy
that
can
motherfucker's
actually
just got so much
fucking
power.
bang. There was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember.
Well, while you think about it, I've got a fact.
Yeah.
This is an actual fact. So you know the fruit, like a lemon and a lime,
Yep.
and you guys can all test this out. Lemons sink and limes float. That's a fact. Try it.
Do limes really float?
Yep.
Have you seen how they make cranberry juice?
No,
You really haven't seen how they make cranberry juice?
no.
Okay. You will never drink it. You will never drink it. I promise you.
What do they?
fucking drink
What
it?
do they do?
Okay.
Is it like
So,
wine?
A little bit. So what they do is they chuck it all into a big smoked wooden barrel. Okay. And then they get Nonna
No.
to jump on in there. So grandma
With a dirty feet.
with her dirty ass feet that's just walked out of the pond with all the cranberries and that.
Yeah.
And the pomegranates and whatnot. Chuck them all in the barrel. She steps in there and she starts stepping
Yeah.
in the barrel.
Yeah.
And that's how cranberry juice is
Yeah.
made.
So it's exactly like the wine.
Yeah.
Have you seen that interview, bro? Have you seen that interview of that? So the interviewer goes and she does some wine thing, and you know they like the interviewer gets involved with it. So the chick standing on all these grapes.
Yep.
She jumps up on there and she's like talking, like doing an interview on the news or whatever as she's stomping, and she fucking goes ass over and lands like scorpions herself on the ground, pops her head up, and she's just covered in fucking blood.
I've never seen that.
I gotta
I've never
show you,
seen
I
that.
gotta show you.
I'll have to see it after the podcast. But that's got me thinking. Just like wine,
Mm-hmm.
okay. You know how there's all these different tastes of red wine?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because there's different nonnas with different toe germs?
Yeah.
And that's what actually puts through the wine?
Yep.
Is actually a little bit of fungus between So all these guys, the two other fuck gap around and give it a sniff. All you actually sniffing is nonna's toenails.
I'm so happy I don't drink wine.
So all you rich people out there that think that you're a toffee nose and you drink your wine and you have a sniff of it and you stir it around, listen, I'm just going to stick to water, dude.
Oh, I'm an alcoholic now.
You are.
I am an alcoholic. So everybody knows me, knows I don't drink.
Yep.
The other night, got on the gins.
Go, you can explain this one.
All right,
You
so
can explain
I went
this
to dinner with a mate, and he owns a company. He's very successful. He always talks about how he just sits around smoking cigars and drinking gin.
Yep.
And I'm always like, "What the fuck would you drink gin?
It tastes like shit.
It tastes like
method.
It tastes like straight up petrol. Why?
Yeah.
He goes, no, you just haven't had the right one. I said, I promise you I have. I've had the most expensive one. He goes, no, you haven't. Anyway, so we went out to dinner with him, and he's ordering gin after gin. He would have had like 10 gins.
Yeah.
I said, fuck it, give me one. Just to prove a point. I'm going to be like, suck shit. It tastes like shit. Got it. Tasted good. I'm an alcoholic now, dog.
So he walks through the door. He's had one gin and lemon. Okay, he walks through the door with the biggest fucking smirk on his face. And I said, "Fuck, what are you so happy about, dude?" He goes, "Well, if you must know, I'm actually now a full-blown blooded alcoholic."
Yep.
And I said, "You're a full-blown blooded alcoholic?" And he goes, "Yep, I had a gin at dinner." I nearly fell off my chair. Because I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Why the fuck are you drinking?" And then he was like, "Tried a gin. I like it. Might become an alcoholic."
Now I'm thinking about just buying bottles of gin.
So now every night it's almost like a, hey man, do you wanna get drunk?
You know, cracking into the
You
gin.
wanna crack open a gin?
We'll finish with this. Yeah, so we're moving away.
Oh yeah, we didn't even say it fully.
We didn't say it fully. So unfortunately, we are moving into, well, I'm homeless. We're both homeless.
We're both homeless. I'm interstate homeless.
He's interstate homeless. He's heading back to Shitsville, Victoria. I'm going to find a place in Brisbane, but it's kind of sad.
It is. It's been an eventful year.
been a year.
We've started the podcast. We've had quite a good time. Had our ups and downs, obviously, as you do, as housemates. overall,
Overall, it's been fucking good time.
yeah, we don't, and that's the thing, because we don't fight, because we don't argue, anything like that. If we piss each other off, we just say it.
And the funny thing is, just for everybody, everyone said when we first said we're going to move it together, they go, "You're going to ruin your friendship." We said, "No, it'll be fine," and it's been fine.
It's literally been fine, and yeah, like so many people made that. Actually, that's what I do want to talk about. It's people outside of our friendship that all made comments to say that our friendship would not last.
Yeah.
The lease agreement.
Yeah.
Right? It would not last. Would step on each other's toes. Would piss each other off, and would end up ruining the friendship completely. Well, during this time, we started the podcast, and we're both incredibly happy with this podcast. We've been living here. We've been having a great time. We've both got a bike. We've both been riding. We've just been living our life. We've been out in the Yellow Baron.
We've made some good memory. Ooh, the Yellow Baron's gone.
The Yellow Baron.
It's gone.
All those stories about Litlark and being stuck in the river. Guys, I officially sold the Yellow Baron.
Yeah, that was another sad day. She's gone.
She's gone, and we even... what was the song that we played as it started driving down the road?
There goes
my hero.
Yeah, she's gone.
Yep. That's gone. But yeah, we've had an amazing year together.
We've had an incredible year. Just so everyone knows, there's no. I've been hitting comments and shit on them. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, oh, I knew you and Geordie would have falling out. There's nothing like that.
It's nothing like that.
And hopefully, since now Geordie's been here to Queensland, the better state, hopefully that it's lit a fire up under his ass.
That's
and he
right.
moves back here after his lease is up.
Well, that's right. The thing is I'm going to agree to a 12-month lease in Shitsville. I don't want to be there. I obviously, Shane, you would have known. I haven't been at the house every night at the moment because I'm going to all the places that I love around Brisbane and just taking it all in because I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Brisbane is now my home. I don't consider Melbourne to be my home anymore. It's just the rental crisis is just fucked in Brisbane. It is fucked in Brisbane. We cannot get a rental again. We've tried so many houses. We've offered so much up front and we just can't. It's not helping. So I've applied for a house in Melbourne and I've pretty much got it. So that's my thing. So no, the friendship, if you've got narky comments or anonymous questions and it's based around our friendship, we're just as good as friends as what we were beforehand, if not better, because we've been able to be there for each other when we need it the most and we've proven our loyalty.
It's gonna be a bit of a sad hit. Not to have each other around.
We're gonna be going back to FaceTiming each other every day, just miserable at life because we can't do anything with each other anymore. Shout out to everybody that supported us so far during this year, been there for us during this year on the podcast. Thank you to everybody that has shown so much support to the podcast.
Yep, and hopefully we can continue. Like it's not a goodbye. We're going to try and, like I said, we've got at least 3 to 4 episodes here still.
Yep,
and then we're going to try our hardest to keep it going interstate with each other.
Yep.
So yeah,
awesome.
I'll see y'all next week.
See you later, guys.